Welcome to another episode of Everyday Mechanic. Today we're going to talk about what's under the bonnet of a diesel car. Front wheel drive, normal diesel engine. So, if we come down here, I'm going to show you what we've got. Okay, so this is our engine, diesel engine. To make a diesel engine run, we've got to have diesel injectors, which are these four things here. You spill off pipes, which the spent diesel, the diesel that the injector doesn't use, gets returned back to the tank. These lines here that go to your diesel injectors, all these metal pieces, they're high pressure lines, and this is a common rail. So this is what's called a common rail diesel. So you have a diesel pump down the back here. This is your diesel pump, that big unit over here, which is run off the cam belt. So if you look at this sprocket wheel round here, that's the badger there. Right, that's your diesel sprocket for your diesel pump. That creates high pressure, which feeds the common rail. Then your common rail feeds all your injectors. Then your injectors open and close electronically. That's what these wires are for. Okay, so that's a bit about injection. Most diesels, well, nearly all diesels now will have an Egr system on them, which is exhaust gas recirculation. This big unit over here, that is an Egr valve on this engine. Just recycles gas back into the engine. And what else have we got? Let's have a look. The top half of your engine is what's called the rocker cover. So you've got your rockers under there, your valves, the tops of your valves, your camshafts, etc. Then underneath that you've got your cylinder head, then underneath that you've got your cylinder block, which is all the way down the bottom. Right in. So if we come round here, part of your engine will be your cam belt. Most people don't see this, it's got a cover on there, but I'm doing a cam belt job on this car, so I've already got the cover off, and the airbox is missing as well. So yeah, there's your cam belt. Runs on the side of your engine, under covers, you don't usually see them. A bit further down here, this thing here is your alternator. It's this that puts the power back into your battery and keeps everything running. Keeps your battery in good health, and it powers the car up when the engine's running. Down there is an aircon pump, which I don't think you'll see very well, but it's there. That's that wheel down there, that's an aircon pump. And what else have we got? This is your engine mount. So all your engine sits on this mount here for a rubber block in the middle to take the vibration out. So this big chunk here is what's called an engine mount. What else have we got? This is your brake fluid reservoir. This is where you top up your brake fluid. Underneath your brake fluid reservoir, on most cars you'll have your brake master cylinder, which is fed fluid from the reservoir. Then behind your master cylinder, this big drum down the back, that big black thing down here, that there, big circular drum thing all around the back of that. That is your brake booster, which gives you effortless braking, and that is run by a vacuum system. What else have we got in here? We've got some hoses on here, but these top hoses here are turbo boost pipes, that one and that one. Underneath there you'll have coolant pipes, coolant hoses, coolant pipes, and oil. So where you put your oil in the engine when you do a service. You'll top the oil up through that. Always on the top part of your engine, that is. What else we got? Over the back here is our diesel filter. That's a diesel filter housing. So diesel will come from the car into the filter, back out into the diesel pump, pumped around into your injectors. And that's what that big chunk is there. What else have we got? We've got an ABS pump sitting down the back here. So your ABS braking system, this thing here is your ABS pump. It's got a big valve block underneath it, a motor on the top of it, and all your brake lines come from here and distribute to the front and rear of your car. What else have we got? Down the back here is our power steering reservoir, that thing there. On this it's electronic power steering. So we don't have a power steering pump, it's done electronically from the rack or a separate motor. And what else have we got? Obviously this is your car battery. This is where the battery is situated on this car. And this is your engine coolant reservoir, so you check your coolant level. This is where you'll check it. You usually got a picture of a radiator on the top on your cap to identify that. And if we move a bit further over, fuse box. You've usually got a fuse box under the bonnet, and this fuse box will be, it's usually dedicated to the engine controls. All the stuff that's under your bonnet usually comes from this fuse box here. Stuff for your lights, all your ergonomics, like your interior lights, wipers and all that stuff. Them fuses are usually inside the car. So there's a bit more information for you guys. What else have we got? Yeah, you wash the bottle for your windscreen wipers. That's usually got a picture of a window screen with water being squirted. There's that one. I think that's just a little bit of what's under the bonnet for you, like, in case you're interested. Oh yeah. Easy, simple, keep it simple.